I know you are so busy right now, so we're so excited that you are joining us today. Thank you so much. We are so excited.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I am going to turn it over to our good friend Andrew with the Astros for just a second. He's going to tell us a little bit more about our special guest, Josh James, who is a pitcher for the Astros, and we are so lucky to have him on the call with us. So, Andrew, I'm going to turn it over to you for a second.
How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Good to hear from y'all. I'm actually at Minute Maid Park here now, so we're getting this place, up and ready for the upcoming season. We're excited to announce.
Oh, Andrew, you're muted. You're muted, Andrew.
Can you hear me now? All right. As I was saying, I'm here at Minute Maid Park. I take you outside and kind of show you the stadium, how we're getting ready for the upcoming season. But I want to take a moment to introduce a special guy that's been a big part of our organization these last 2 seasons, and we're expecting an amazing season from him this year. He's known for many things, but I want to say he's known in our office for his big heart. He's somebody that not only is big on the mound, but is big in spirit and gives back any way he can to the community through his works with us and with different organizations in the city. And it's just a really all-around great guy, new father. And not only that, he's famous for, how many of you know how fast 100 miles per hour is? Anybody? How fast is 100 miles per hour? CT Money down there, you going to show me how fast 100 mile per hour is? Well, Josh can tell you a little bit more, but he's famous because he's got a fastball that breaks the radars quite a few times. Not only can he throw a 100 mile per hour fastball, he can go faster than that. And has been notorious throughout the league for just how fast he throws his pitches. And he's someone who's been a great success story these last 2 years. We're hoping to see him as one of our starting guys this year, so you'll see a little bit more of him on the mound at Minute Maid Park and on TV when you're watching the Astros this year. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to Mr. Josh James. He's number 39 in your programs and number 1 in your heart. So give a round of applause.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for that great introduction.
Well, thank you, man. You always do a great job.
Absolutely. Well, you guys make it easy on me, but hi everybody. It's nice to see you guys. Again, I just want to apologize for being late. Traffic was a little hectic, but I'm here. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Josh, if you're okay with it, I think we might go around the screen and I can kind of call on some of our kids. And I think they all, most of them have a question for you. Is that okay?
That's absolutely okay. I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. And then, Will, I have a question for you. So you're driving right now to Houston to start playing baseball tomorrow, right?
Yes, I am. I'm actually on the road. I should have been a little bit closer, but there was a big accident, so it kind of slowed me down a little bit.
Well, be careful, but we are so excited. This is very exciting that you're headed back here to play baseball. That's exciting.
Let me tell you, I'm excited as well. I'm ready to get going. These last 2 or 3 months have been a little bit weird, just not being in season. I've been in season for 6 years now during this time, and to kind of be home was a little awkward.
Yeah, I'm sure. Goodness. Well, be safe driving, and we're going to start our exciting questions. So the first on my screen is Mr. Jay Beasley. Hi, Jeb. So if you'll unmute your screen, ask us a question if you have a question.
I don't really think I have any questions.
You don't have any questions?
Not really.
Okay.
Hey, Jay, why don't you ask him about his fastball? Ask him about his fastball, what he's famous for.
Do you play baseball?
Jeb, do you play baseball, sweetie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What position do you play?
I usually play outfield, but I switch around a lot, so I don't really stay in one spot.
Oh, okay. Which one's your favorite? Which outfield position's your favorite?
Left field.
You like left field? Have you been watching a lot of Michael Brantley?
I don't know who that is.
He's our left fielder. Last year and this year. He's really good. He's really good. If you want to learn something, you can just watch the way he plays. He plays extremely hard, and he plays the game the right way.
Okay.
You can do a little homework since school's out.
So Jeb, you need to watch for that player. Does your dad have any questions? I know he was coming on too.
I think he's outside. I don't really know where he is right now.
Okay, well, you tell him that you were able to talk to Josh James.
Okay.
Okay, the next person on my call screen is Maria's iPhone. Hi.
I moved up.
I think we have a shy person. Can you unmute Maria?
Yes, here we go. Say hi, Alex. This is
Hi.
Alejandro. He's acting a little shy, but we could ask a question, right, Alex? You can ask how you want to ask how long it took for him to, or how long it has taken you to learn everything that you know now.
It's taken quite a bit. I've been playing since I was about 4 years old. So there's a lot of knowledge and stuff that you pick up along the way. And it's funny, it was when I got to the big leagues, I felt like I learned that much more just being there, and I feel like I still have a lot to learn. This little break, when gyms opened back up, I go to a gym that has a lot of big league guys that go there, and Giancarlo Stanton was one of those guys, and I saw him when he first walked in. I saw him and I was like, hey, in the ALCS at our place game too, I faced you, and you looked at 3 fastballs, and he told me, I was like, what were you looking for? He said I was looking for off speed, and he kind of went into detail of his approach, and he said something that I didn't really even realize to even pay attention to is what I threw to the guy before him, and so just I'm still learning along the way, and I feel like there's still things that the older guys that have been around for a long time are still learning. So I feel like it's a never-ending learning process.
And I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people think like, oh, you make it to professional and it's like the best thing ever, and you don't have to work as hard, but sometimes being a professional, you have to work even harder to stay there.
Yes. Yeah, it's hard. They always say it's hard to get there, it's harder to stay. So
Yeah.
just to be an everyday big leaguer it's a privilege, and it's super difficult. So it's something that's some people may take for granted, but it's something to appreciate.
Thank you for answering the question.
Absolutely.
Okay, next on
Hi,
my
Alex.
I have the Goodman brothers, Alex and Cody. Y'all are up.
Hey, Josh.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
What's up?
Nothing much. Just driving. What's up with you guys?
The big question I have for you is, whenever you're at the gym, what are your primary workouts that you do?
Primary workouts. So I started working with a different trainer this past year. This little break that we had, I started working with the Houston Astros. They hired a new strength and conditioning coach that he worked with the rugby team, the English rugby team. So me and him worked together this off season. We put together a kind of a a unique workout plan, which is since we weren't playing as much, I decided to do more strength work for the past 2 months. And then since baseball was getting ready to kick up, I started doing a lot of power and speed work just to get some of my power, my power back. So power and speed the last month has been my main focus.
Cool. Thank you.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Alex, do you have a question, sweetie, or no? Joint brother question? Gotcha.
Yeah, basically.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Look forward to seeing you
Oh.
play. We look forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I can't. Trust me, guys. I can't wait to get back and get going and playing again,
Okay, next question. Boone Porsche. It says on my screen. Boone Porsche? Okay.
What's your
Hi,
favorite
guys.
video game?
My favorite video game. Growing up, I always loved playing basketball. I was a huge basketball fan, and I'm still a huge basketball fan. So I think 2K is probably my favorite game. I play it all the time. I've played a lot of it this past 2 months of break. I played nonstop. So 2K is my favorite game. Are you guys Call of Duty fans? Fortnite fans?
What do you like? Okay.
Yeah, I like Call of Duty.
You like Call of Duty?
Yep, and Fortnite.
I'm not very good. I'm not very good at those games. So I get a little frustrated. So I kind of get away from those. I can't hear you, Alex. What'd you say?
What type of console do you have?
What console do I have? I have a PlayStation 4.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, PlayStation 4. I only had one Xbox, and it was the original Xbox.
I also have an original Xbox.
Oh, really? Do you still
Yeah.
play it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
What
I
is
don't
it?
even know where mine's is.
That means you lost your
That means you don't play often.
Okay. Do you guys have any more questions?
Mhm.
Porsche family?
Do you have one more?
Do
Ask him if he likes to play any other actual sports.
you like playing other actual sports?
Yes, I love basketball. So in high school, I played basketball. I played golf. I ran track. I tried the tennis team, but I wasn't very good. So I love being active. I like to lift. I like to run. So yeah, any sport pretty much I like. And basketball, if I didn't always get hurt playing basketball, I'd probably be doing that more often. But I get hurt too often playing, so I kind of give it a break.
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Thank you for your questions.
Okay, let's see. Next questions on my screen. It says Lindsay on the iPhone. Y'all ready? Unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going, guys?
Good.
What you got for me?
What's your favorite pitch to throw?
Wow, my favorite pitch to throw. Geez, that's a hard one. I like them. They're like kids. I like them all the same. The same. They're all so hard to choose. But if I had to choose one, it'll probably be my fastball. I like to throw my fastball a lot.
It's fast.
Yeah, I like to throw it a lot. It's probably my favorite pitch to strike people out on. So I gotta choose that one.
And remember, Mr. Andrews said he's super fast, so he's got that for him. That's awesome.
Nobody's asked what his fastest pitch is yet. I'm gonna leave that to one of y'all to find for him to tell you.
Do you guys want to ask him that?
What's your fastest pitch?
The fastest I've ever thrown was 102 miles an hour. And that was in the 2018 ALCS against Boston.
I go do that too.
You did that too?
Yeah. You did?
What's your favorite team to play against?
My favorite team to play against? Wow. Every team's so hard, but I'd probably, if I had to choose one, it'll probably be Boston, just because I like the stadium has so much history and it's beautiful, especially like in, midsummer. It's beautiful outside. The weather's nice. The stadium's really cool and there's a lot of history. So it'd probably be Boston, not because the team's actually really good, so they make it hard on you, but the stadium is beautiful and the city's beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely, guys.
Good job, guys. Okay, Jilly, you're up next.
Hi, Jilly.
Hi. Get in here. He had a question he wanted to ask.
Go ahead, ask.
What are some tips to throw a faster fastball?
Tips to throw a faster fastball. I think maybe long tossing. Long tossing for me does two things. It builds arm strength, and it also helps you to spin the ball a little bit more efficiently. So, you probably take it back to as far as you can go without bouncing it to your partner. And, you're putting some good effort behind it. And the ball will tell you what it's doing. If you're two-seaming the ball's gonna run away. If you're cutting the ball's gonna go the opposite way. If you're spinning it efficiently, four-seam fastball, it should stay on a straight line to your partner. So it helps you with spin efficiency. It helps you with spin efficiency, and it helps with building some arm strength. So I think long tossing is probably the best way to go without having to put too much strain on lifting and throwing weighted balls. And how old are you?
13.
See, you're a little young for weighted balls and all that stuff. So I think building a good base with some fundamentals of long tossing and stuff like that, and proper mechanics would probably do you. You'll see a little bit of an uptick.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Ray, y'all are up next.
I still had a question.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry, Jilly. Okay, sorry, Trey. Hold on 2 seconds. Sorry, Jilly. That was
You're
your brother.
okay. Yeah, that was my brother. He was excited for this, but he's a little shy.
It's okay.
That's okay. All right. You're up, Jilly.
My question was, you said you've been playing since you were 4. Who were some teams or specific players you looked up to that encouraged you to choose baseball as your career?
I definitely have to say, I don't want to get in trouble saying this, but I was a Yankee fan when I was young. I was a big Derek Jeter fan. I loved the way he played. He'd always played hard. He just came clutch in big moments. So he was just someone I wanted to. He was the guy I wanted to be when I was younger. So it had to be, and that whole Yankee team was unbelievable. So that they're definitely a team that I watched when I was younger, and I loved. And Ken Griffey, I love Ken Griffey. Alex Rodriguez. There's a lot of guys.
He's a cheater.
They can hear you.
Okay, is that was your good question, Jilly?
Thank you.
Yeah, great question.
Okay, Rhonda and Trey, y'all are up. Hi, Trey.
I try.
Money.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Andrew stole his question. Thanks,
Oh.
Andrew.
Well, I got a question for Trey. Josh might not know this. Trey, tell him about your routine for first pitch. You got your cowboy boots and everything, huh?
Nothing like cowboy boots and shorts, huh?
Yeah.
He wears cowboy boots and
that's
shorts, and he throws a fastball down the middle to start off the game.
Wow. Was I there for that?
You were there for that.
I was gonna say I remember being there for that.
Did you catch? You were the catcher, I think, but I'm not sure. Did you catch?
I'm pretty sure I was.
I think you
I'm
were.
pretty sure I was.
I think you caught it when he threw it out.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I brought it up. I'm pretty positive you were the one catching the pitch.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, he was out. He was there.
That's so cool. That's awesome.
That is awesome. And it was a great fastball too, from what I remember.
Yeah, I think he threw Orbit out.
Yeah. What you got for me, Trey?
Can you say
What
hi
you
to
got?
everybody?
What
Hi,
question you
Andrew.
got for me?
I don't have a question.
Andrew stole his question. He was going to ask
Oh.
how fast your what's the fastest pitch you have thrown?
Oh, okay.
So now he doesn't have another question. He
Trey,
said.
I know you got another one. You know, Josh, he talked about video games and stuff earlier. He knows his stuff. You should ask him.
Well, he knows his video games, that's for sure.
What's your favorite? Well, yeah. What's your favorite video game?
Go on, Trey.
One of my favorites are Overwatch.
And what
really?
What have you been playing today?
Rivals of Ether.
But what is that
Oh,
with?
okay.
Steam.
Steam games, yeah. Oh, I think you're playing Roblox.
That's so
You
cool.
like Roblox too.
Okay, I've heard of Overwatch. I haven't got a chance to play it, but I see a lot of people playing it, and a lot of people love it. I heard the gameplay is really good, and so maybe I got to check that one out. Maybe that might be my next game purchase. I might check it out.
Uh-oh.
That's funny. All right.
Good luck with the season.
Thank you, Trey.
Bye.
Hey, wait. Ask him who his favorite catcher is to throw to.
Who's your favorite catcher to throw to?
My favorite catcher.
Loaded question.
That's a really loaded question. Man, I'm getting a lot of these loaded ones. Wow. I got two off the bat. I love all my catchers. I don't have one single complaint. But my two favorite, just because they've caught me the most, would be Garrett Stubbs. He's caught me ever since Low A in 2015, and Max Stassi. Max Stassi caught me a ton as well. So both of those guys have to be my favorite just because of the chemistry, and in a tight spot, I know I can. I trust their judgment, and they know me well enough to what I can execute and what I can and what I can do. So they make it they make it so easy on me.
That's a good question.
Well, good luck on the season. It's going to be a fast one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Super fast.
We're anxious to be able to finally get going.
Don't blink.
Sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, Nathalia, you are up next, sweetie.
Hi.
Hi. So my question is, what got you to be like interested and involved with all baseball stuff?
Must be driving through a bad batch.
Can you hear us, Josh? Sorry, we lost you a little bit.
It was just given to me by my dad.
Lost him.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Hold on, I'll get him back on.
Okay, there. Hey,
He must be
there
driving
he
through
is.
a bad part of.
Josh, can you hear us?
There he is.
Sorry, can you? Yeah. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah,
There we
we
go.
can hear you now.
Now we
Gotcha.
can.
Sorry about that. So it was just the way I bonded with my dad. So that's the way it started. And then I just kind of fell in love with just playing, and it kind of just stuck. I've always wanted to play other sports, and baseball was just the one that I was just a little bit better at. So I always stuck with that, and I mean, it's gotten me to a place that I always dreamed of. So I'm really grateful to my dad for pushing me and being hard on me when he needed to. So that was a great question.
All right. Thank you, Nathalia. Okay, next on my screen is the Aguilera family. Do y'all have a question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Shoot, what you got?
Have you ever played soccer before?
Never. I've never played in like a league or anything. I always played like at school, at PE or, but I never played any organized soccer. I wish I did. I think my footwork would be a little bit better. I wouldn't have 2 left feet, but yeah, I love soccer. I play FIFA all the time. I play every sport game you can think that's out. So I love FIFA. I understand soccer. So I've been to a couple Houston Dynamo games. So anything else? You got another question for me?
What's your question? I'm not gonna.
No, Freddie.
What is the certain question?
Guys, have any more
Another
questions?
question?
No? Okay. All right.
I've got one question for Josh for everybody. With the season being cut short and everybody facing a global pandemic, what would you say the last 3 months has been the greatest thing that you have learned and that you're going to take with you as you move forward in your career that you could kind of share with all the youngins and the audience right now, as everybody's kind of just like you were removed from the game for the first time in 6 years professionally. A lot of people have been removed from school, removed from their jobs and such. What's some advice you can give to the kids and the families and moving forward, and what do you most look forward to about the upcoming summer camp? Get all that?
Yeah. Josh, can you hear us? I think he froze up a little
He froze
bit.
up.
Yeah. But
You
that
knew
was
I was going to ask him a question.
that was a heavy question, Andrew. That was a Let's see. Is he on still?
He'll jump back on. He's great. I think it's where he's driving.
Okay. And then I know Sergio, don't forget, we haven't forgotten about you. Don't worry.
Well, Sergio, when he gets back on, if you didn't hear me, I'm going to have you go straight to him and you're going to close it out for us, all right?
But we want everybody to smile and wave before we get off. So hopefully he'll jump back on real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Thanks for getting on today, guys. Who's excited about the Astros playing soon? I know my husband is. He is so excited. So am I.
I'm ready for the Astros.
Me too. Me too.
The big question is, are they gonna require everyone to use face masks when Doing watching the game?
Probably.
Andrew?
And are they gonna skip a chair in between? That's a good thing too to know.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, here's
eating
Josh
break
again.
and all that.
Hey, Josh.
I want you to ask Josh a question.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do Sergio, and then if he has time, let's see. I think he just jumped. I see his phone name, but we'll wait for him to unmute real quick.
All right, 1 second. Can everybody hear Josh? Can you unmute Josh?
Kelsey, can you unmute him? Or let's see.
I've requested unmute.
Josh, you
Hey,
may
you should be able to press a button to unmute yourself. See if that works.
tell him on the bottom, like with the microphone.
There you go.
Okay. Hi, Josh. Thanks for joining.
Oh, did he mute himself again? No, he's there.
You're breaking up now. There you go. There you go. Josh, speak now.
Did we lose him? Oh, there
There
we
he
go.
goes.
Hello.
There we
Hi.
go.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay. So to answer Andrew's question, I think the greatest thing that I've learned is that everybody's stronger than what you think. And
Oh no, we lost him, and that was a good answer.
Dang.
Everyone is strong.
If worst comes to worst, I'm gonna see if I can get him on speakerphone and put him through the. That might be what the issue is the Zoom.
Okay.
Let's see.
Sorry, technical difficulties in this crazy new world, right? Sergio, do you have any questions? You have a question, sweetie? Ready to go for him when he comes back on? Okay. Oops, okay. Did we lose Andrew? Oh no, there he is.
I think Andrew's trying to just get Josh on speakerphone.
Okay.
Sounded like it was very last minute trying to get all the players back in Houston. So it was like a mad scramble for everybody to come back.
Well, and Josh is such a good sport because bless his heart, he's coming back to Houston and he had to jump on this call with us too, which is so nice.
Give me 1 minute. He's working on something.
Okay. Worst case scenario, Andrew, we could have you ask the question that Sergio has, and you can tell us what he says.
Sergio, I'll do better than that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But I think you're gonna see Josh appear in just a second. He's jumping on right now.
Okay.
Finally, looks like we got some connectivity.
When is the first game scheduled to be then?
They haven't officially announced it yet, but
Okay.
looks like July 23rd.
Wow.
23rd or 24th.
That's coming up soon. That's exciting. Gay's mom is the biggest Astros fan known to mankind, so I'm sure she is very excited.
Well, we're excited. It's going to be interesting. Baseball has not had a stoppage for since World War II. Like, it's never been a season this short in the history of the game. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. It's going to be every game counts. So
Yeah.
Well,
There we
Andrew,
go.
don't make it too exciting because my mom is 93. So I don't want her like screaming at the television and having a heart attack, okay?
all right, I think we got Josh back.
Hi,
Josh, can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Let's see.
He says he can. Let me see.
Kelsey, screenshot it while we have it on there.
I know. Okay, yeah, everybody smile and wave real quick while we're waiting.
And then we'll do that while everyone wave at the camera because we're going to post this on our social media.
That's perfect. Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call him and put him on. Apparently, Sergio, wherever he's driving through is not. There we go.
Hi, Josh. We hear you.
Okay, perfect. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm getting some terrible service. Is there so to answer Andrew's question, I think we're all stronger than we think, and honestly, I believe in my heart of hearts that hard work pays off. It may not be immediate, but it will pay off, and it's paid off for me. I was a 34th rounder in 2014. Half my draft class is gone, either released or I want to say 3 guys made it to the big leagues out of 40 guys. So, and I'm one of those 3. So I feel blessed and privileged to know that hard work does pay off, and your dreams can come true. You just gotta, no one's gonna give it to you. You just gotta go and you gotta take it, and don't let anybody tell you can't do it, because you can do anything you set your mind to. So with me saying that, I think whatever you guys want to do, just go and do it. So
awesome.
That's a great answer. And I'm glad my 15-year-old son's in here, so he's listening to that answer. Very motivating. I think, Josh, we have another, Sergio has a question for you. I think this is one of our last questions.
Perfect. What you got, Sergio?
My question was, since you play baseball, what other sport would you play if it was not baseball?
If I wasn't playing baseball, I would definitely be playing basketball. It's been a dream of mine to play in the NBA, and basketball was my second love. Baseball was my first. So I'd be playing basketball. I'd probably be a point guard, just because the height. I don't have the height to play. I don't have the height to play any of the forward positions or center, so I'd have to be a guard. I think I'm athletic enough to play the shooting guard position. But I'd probably have to be able to move a little better than I do now. So, but yeah, it'd be basketball.
Awesome. Okay, guys. Well, Josh, thank you so much. If everyone wants to unmute and say "Go Astros," so Josh can get some good luck before he starts tomorrow. We're so very thankful.
Go
for
Astros!
Go
Astros!
Astros!
Thanks, guys. Take care.
And
Take
Josh,
care.
Be safe. Be safe going back to Houston.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Josh.
Nice meeting
Thank you so much.
everybody. Take care.
Bye, Andrew.
Thank you,
later. See you,
Andrew.
Bye, Andrew.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Say bye.